Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Traversing Food, where today we're making another stop in France. I've been here before. I've had a couple of their MREs. They're really good, even though I only have, I believe, one on video. And sorry about the light glare. Today we have menu number 14, which is pork cheek with raviolis. Now I don't know if this is like a special type of ravioli with pork cheek meat on the side, or it's pork cheek ravioli. We'll find out when we get there. Our other main is beef salad to eat cold. Our starter is tuna fish and pickled sauce, soup, processed cheese, salted and sweet biscuits, coffee, tea, chocolate, nougat, fruit, and an energy bar. Muesli for breakfast, isotonic drinks, chocolate bar, jam, and the rest of your essentials. The best by date, October 20th, 2020. Plenty of time. And for some of your nutritional information, it's 3,600 calories, contains 20% fat, 64% carbohydrates, 16% protein. This ration weighs 1.75 kilograms, or about 3.8 pounds. And as always, like to mention, for an MRE, great people. Art and Nina are really good people to deal with. But for now, let's dig into this ration. You know, also, since I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner in separate videos, I am trying to keep this below 30 minutes. But if you don't mind a 30-minute video, let me know in the comment section. Or if you'd rather prefer if I make, let's say, a two-part video where the unboxing and breakfast is video 1 and lunch and dinner is the second part, just let me know. But let's get to the unboxing. First up, we have muesli with strawberries. Have a pack of instant cream of vegetable soup. A 25-gram pack of plum jelly. We have an isotonic sport drink, which this one is going to be a little bit interesting because this, according to the flavor, it's going to be lemon, lime, and mint. That just sounds weird. We have an Apricot cereal bar, 21 grams. We have our box of salted chocolate and cereal biscuits. I always enjoy these. We have our 30-gram fruit nougat bar. Have 25 grams of a 60% chocolate bar. This is going to be really good. Have our accessory pack. I'll open this in a minute. Pack of tissue paper. Our Commando coffee bar, 21 grams. These are pretty common in the French rations. Another item that's pretty common is a raspberry fruit bar, 30 grams. We have a tin of processed cheese, and this is 78 grams of goat cheese. I've not had this before. It's going to be pretty interesting. We have our tin of tuna fish in a pickled sauce, and looking at the ingredients, the first ingredient is onions. So this is going to be a really interesting tuna fish. We have our stove. And for our mains, we have 300 grams of beef salad to be eaten cold. Looking at the picture, it looks good. And usually the picture actually looks like what is in the can. And our other main, 300 grams, pork cheek with raviolis. Also looking at the picture of the tin, and this looks like it's going to be really good. Alright, That's everything in the box. Let's check out the accessory pack. It's usually full of drinks. Okay, we have a chocolate drink for breakfast, 2 instant coffees, your standard Lipton tea, a Lipton mint green tea. I've had this before. This is really good. 2 packs of salt and pepper, and 2 5-gram packs of sugar. Okay, that is everything. Not sure what I'm going to have for breakfast. I don't think it matters. I know I'm going to enjoy everything. But for now, let's get breakfast ready. Okay, everybody, before I get breakfast started, usually I don't worry about stuff like, the stove and that, but the one in the French rations, they actually come with a lot more items besides just a stove and, the fuel tabs. So let's take a look. First up, got some really nice toothpicks and a sleeve like a book of matches. We have the little bitty fork or spork that I don't like, but I am actually going to use it this time. Or I'm going to use it until I, get mad and throw it across the room. We have a little slotted handle for taking our mains on and off the stove. Book of matches. 6 water purification tablets. A little plastic bag for your trash. Have the 6 fuel tabs. Yeah, and I think those are the ones that smell like fish. Oh, great. Because like I also said, I am going to actually use the stove this time. But that's everything that comes in the little stove kit. Alright, now let's get breakfast started. Okay, another thing, before I get started, something I usually always forget to mention. I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers for watching what I do. I think the 2 new subscribers that I do watch your channel is Sticky Fingers 745 and Polly's MRE Reviews and Things. I think I've been watching their channel, I think about 2 months, and I really enjoy what they do. Added a link to their page down in my description. You ought to check them out. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. But I just want to say thanks for subbing. It pretty much tells me I must be doing something right. But as I said, thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. Alright, now let's get started. For breakfast, we'll be having the strawberry muesli. Gonna be having some of the biscuits. I'll probably have the cereal biscuits. The brine tuna fish, and I believe onion. Have the apricot flavored cereal bar. The coffee flavored Commando Bar. The plum jelly. And for our drinks, gonna have the green mint tea. Also, gonna have our hot chocolate beverage. These are not very sweet, but they're very enjoyable. It's kind of like the difference between your standard milk chocolate bar and a dark chocolate bar. I had these before, they're good. And I'm also going to pair that up with a packet of the instant coffee. Got some salt and pepper if we need it. I might add a little pepper for the tuna fish, I'm not sure. Got some sugar and our little spork. But let's start off. I'm going to get some muesli in my bowl. Get some water on it so it starts hydrating. Smells really good. Just calls for 100 mils of water. Looks like it's got lots of oats. I see sunflower seeds in there. Chunks of strawberries. I think it looks like got some apples in there. Let's get our drinks ready. And let's get some biscuits out. Doing a pack of the cereal biscuits. Alright. Check out our Commando Bar. Had these before, really good. A little bit dense. Smell really nice. And the Apricot cereal bar, which I've also had. These have like a texture like Rice Krispie squares. They're also a little dense, but they also have a very nice apricot flavor. And our tuna fish. Well, that's not really what I was expecting. Smells really good. You know, last time I had tuna fish in like a brine, it was just tuna fish in, you know, a very vinegary brine. But this is not quite the same. It's an onion, it almost looks like green onion. Smells great though. Let's get our biscuits ready. Which I am going to give one a try. Nice and crunchy. They're not too dry. A little bit of sweetness to them. Flavor-wise, to me they taste almost like a graham cracker, but without the cinnamon. And our plum jam, or jelly. It tastes okay. It has more of a sweetness flavor than a plum flavor. I kind of wish it had more of a plum flavor than what this is. That's okay. It still tastes good. Yeah, I like that. Tea should be done. Which I am going to give a try. Yeah, it's really good. Has a really nice mint flavor to it. Doesn't need no sugar with that at all. And our chocolate drink with the coffee added. Yeah, that is also really nice. It has a nice chocolate flavor. Very light on the sweetness. You can taste the coffee in the background. Really good. Now for this tuna fish. I mean, I haven't quite seen anything quite like this before. Looks like tuna fish with some kind of onion flavored spread on top. Wow, that has a really nice flavor. Not very salty. Has a nice onion flavor to it. Wow, that's good. Which I'm gonna also try it with the piece of the salted biscuits. Yeah, that has a really good flavor to it. I'm really impressed. Alright. Let's check out our muesli. Looks like it rehydrated really well. Give it a try. You can easily taste the strawberry flavor. A little bit of the tartness of the apples come through. The sunflower seeds give it a nice crunchy texture. The oats did soften up quite a bit. But other than that, this is really good. Check out our Commando Bar. See how dense that is. Really good flavor. Seems like it has a little bit of maltiness to it. Not really heavy on the coffee flavor. Has a little bit of crispiness to it, kind of like it has Rice Krispies in it. Nice flavor. And our Apricot Bar, or Apricot cereal bar. It's almost a little bit the same, but it seems like it has a lot more of the crispiness to it from like having Rice Krispies in it. And the apricot flavor really comes through nice. But for now, breakfast is really enjoyable. Everything is really tasty. I have not had this muesli before, at least not this flavor. It's really good. But I think for breakfast, actually this tuna fish is the real winner for breakfast so far. I really like that. I hope you're enjoying everything you've seen so far. But until then, I'll see you at lunch. Alright, here we are for lunch. Let's see what I got lined up. Got our 30-gram nougat bar. This one is getting a little bit old. Starting to smell, I don't know, a little bit like that paint smell. You'll know when you smell it. Got our 30-gram raspberry fruit bar. That smells really good. Have our instant vegetable soup. Got some of our salted biscuits. Our isotonic sport drink, which is lemon, lime, and mint flavor. I've had plenty of lemon and lime, but I've never heard of one with mint also. And our main, our beef salad. It says to be eaten cold. I don't know if they literally meant cold, but I'm just going to eat it at room temperature. And this is 300 grams. And this really looks so good. And you can see the red bell pepper, green beans, corn, potatoes, beef. Smells really nice. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to let the soup thicken up a little bit more. I know it's going to thicken up more as it sits. But I'm really interested in this flavor of this drink. It's okay. And you can definitely tell it's an isotonic sports drink. It has a little bit of, the citric acid flavor to mimic, the lemon lime, which is okay. It has a weird, almost kind of minty flavor. It's okay. I'm going to try our main. I mean, nice sized chunks of potatoes. Cooked really well. Kind of the flavor of this seems to have like a, I don't know, a vinegary, I don't know, kind of a mustard flavor. Very interesting. Some green beans. Also cooked well. Flavor of this is really good. Got decent sized chunks of meat. If I can get one out of here with this spoon. Yeah, this is actually really good. I believe I would heat it up though. But that's just me. Check out our raspberry fruit bar. It's definitely a jelly bar. Very strong raspberry flavor. It also includes that tartness that raspberries have. That's why I'm glad, I'm sure you can see it, they roll the bar in a little bit of sugar to offset a little bit of the tartness. Very good. Check out a nougat bar. It's okay. I've had them when they taste a lot better. The problem with the nougat bar is as soon as they start getting some age on them, it'll start picking up like that paint lacquer smell to it. You can easily tell that's a vegetable soup. Has really good flavor. I think the most dominant flavor is potato. And then you can taste leek in there. I always liked leeks in soups. Makes it taste really well. I really like this. And believe it or not, it's not salty at all. For just a packet of soup, that's quite good. I really wish they gave me more pepper. Yeah, the pepper really helps that. So that's going to do it for lunch. Really enjoyed everything. I know the nougat bar could be a little better, but I always love the mains from France. They're always very good. Most of the time it looks like something that you'd cook at home. That's one thing I like about them. They always taste really fresh. But for now, I'll see you at dinner. Okay, everybody, here we are for dinner. So far I've been enjoying just about everything. So let's see what we got. Our main is going to be the pork cheek with ravioli. Like I said, I don't know if that's pork cheek ravioli or it's going to be just ravioli with pork cheek meat added to it. We have some salted and chocolate biscuits. Going to have our can of goat cheese spread. 25-gram chocolate bar, 60%. Got our standard Lipton tea. And naturally, our little sport. Also, I said at the beginning I was actually going to use the stove, which I am. Wasn't sure what I was going to use to heat it up on because, you know, I used just a little blue tablecloth over here. Let me set this aside. So I remember I had some high heat tiles that I used when I converted my gas grill over to a coffee roaster. Needed something to diffuse the heat a little bit, and these worked out great. And I'm sure they're going to work out great here. Let me zoom in a little bit on that. Get some of our Amaflame fuel tabs. Yep, these are the ones that smell like fish. Let me open up our main while I'm at it. At least open it up a little bit. I think people see what it looks like. Yeah, let's get this lit. And yeah, it is lit. Get this on here. Start getting it heated up. Okay, everybody, our main is about done heating up. Fuel tab's about burned out. Let's get everything else ready. Biscuits are a little beat up. It's okay. Okay, maybe they're a lot beat up. I always like the chocolate ones. They have really good flavor. check out our goat cheese spread. Probably going to be like a processed cheese. Yeah, it smells like just your processed cheese spread. Smells good though. Get our chocolate bar. Nice and dark. Okay, let's get the main. And this thing is smoking hot. But I will try and get it open some. Maybe I just get everything out of the can quite easily. Maybe. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's going to be great. Oh, got some little stuck. Bottom of the can. Kind of expected that. That's okay. Okay, finally got everything out of the can. But while the main cools down, I'm going to check out this cheese spread. Just a nice creamy cheese spread. And wow, it's really tasty. Very creamy, very rich. Not too strong on the goat cheese flavor, but still really good. Try some on our crackers. Yeah, it's actually quite good. Check out the tea. Yeah, Lipton tea, always good. I've always enjoyed it. But the thing I'm waiting for, give this main a try. Everything looks great. Looks like there's little pieces of carrots in there. Definitely big chunks of meat. It almost smells like a cheese sauce. I'm going to try one of these ravioli. Pasta's nice and tender. It almost tastes like it's a cheese ravioli. It's a really nice cheese too. I don't know if I can break one of these open and take a look inside. Yeah, that is very good. Not very salty at all. The sauce that it comes with is not very heavy. Very mild. Very enjoyable. Get some of this pork cheek meat a try. Yeah, that is excellent. Extremely tender. That is very, very good. I will easily be finishing every little bit of this. Another thing about pork cheek, it's not very salty either. All right, check out a piece of our chocolate biscuit. Also very good. Kind of tastes like the cereal biscuits. Just have chocolate chips added to it. And as for our 60% chocolate bar, wow, that is so good. You start getting down to the 60% and you start tasting the bitterness of the chocolate, but just barely has enough sweetness to balance it out. But for now, this is going to end the dinner review. The pork cheek with ravioli is definitely the best dish out of the whole ration. It is very good. Overall, I think everything was great. I really enjoyed this ration, and I hope you enjoyed the review of this French individual combat ration, menu number 14. I'll be heading back to the UK next. I'll be doing one of the smaller, like 12-hour rations. I'll do another 24-hour. But as I said earlier, appreciate all the new subscribers subbing to my channel. But if you like what you saw, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.